Intel hints at dedicated cache tile for CPUs but not for desktops. Intel has hinted at plans for a tiled cache design, similar to 3D V-Cache, but not for the desktop gaming segment. Intel isn't influenced by the success of AMD's X3D processors, says that they have limited audience but also plans introducing dedicated cache tiles for workstation, server segment. AMD's X3D processors with dedicated 3D V-Cache are by far one of the best CPU options for high-end gaming and productivity workloads, since the extra cache tile really elevates the overall performance. Team Red's newest Ryzen 7 9800 x 3D V-Cache processor has seen significant sales traction and has even run out across major retailers due to the value brought in by the SKU. However, despite AMD's success, Intel doesn't plan on having a similar desktop CPU anytime soon, as the firm believes that the X3D CPUs have a minimal target audience. This statement was given by Intel's tech communications manager, Florian Mailinger, in an interview with the famous overclocked Darried Hour and Ben's Hardware. Here's exactly what Mailinger had to say: the AMD CPUs are tailored to a very specific target group, and that is gamers. We are aware that this technology can bring a lot to gamers, but that always comes with certain drawbacks and certain disadvantages and compromises that you have to make. In this case, it is good if I have an X3D CPU, which may not be as strong in applications. We are aware of this and we still have it technologically. That means that next year there will be a CPU for the first time that has a cache tile, but not in the desktop. In the server, it is simply a different market and a different market breadth that can potentially be addressed than with desktop CPUs. Via Hardware Lux, translated, there's no doubt about the fact that additional cache in the form of 3D V-Cache has significantly benefited AMD when it comes to bringing in extra performance on board. Especially with the debut of the Ryzen 7 9800 x 3D, Team Red has managed to fill in the performance gap that the market assumed was to be made by Intel's latest Core Ultra 200 CPUs, but unfortunately, Intel didn't deliver on expectations, at least in the consumer segment. Team Blue has plans for a dedicated cache tile for its server and workstation CPUs, but it isn't certain which lineup will get the additional tile. A likely contender is next-gen Clearwater Forest SKUs, but we haven't seen any mention of a dedicated cache tile in previous leaks, hence, it isn't certain for now. Intel did push the cache counts up significantly with its Emerald Rapids chips, and Granite Rapids also delivered similar bumps. The desktop side has also seen cache upgrades but not as significant as AMD's X3D lineup. Pat Gelsinger did highlight a stacked cache on future CPUs, but it looks like mainstream desktop CPUs will have to wait till the Blue team realizes its potential for gamers.